This segment is sponsored by Cracker Barrel Cheese. Well, wine, snacks, and good company are the recipe for a great summer evening. But hosts don't need to overcomplicate their spread to celebrate National Wine and Cheese Day, which is July 25th. So joining us now is sommelier Samantha Capaldi, who's here to help us pick out some crowd-pleasing cheeses for our guests. Hi, Samantha. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, excited to be here. Thank you.
And I'm excited to get into all of this. So let's dive right in. Wine and cheese, it's
Yes, let's do it.
definitely an iconic pairing, but a lot of people feel intimidated when it comes to actually serving it. So where should hosts start?
Yeah, that's my job is to take away that intimidation because it's truly just about bringing people together over wine and cheese. So, a really great place to start is not overcomplicating it with a bunch of different cheeses and a bunch of different wines. You want to start with just three foolproof cheeses and three foolproof wines, which is what I am here to share with you today. And they're all very versatile. So, you can mix and match and not overthink it when you're enjoying it with your loved ones.
All right, so you said you rarely need more than one or two wines for a cheese board. I love wine, I love cheese, all of this sounds fantastic, but what makes a wine
Yeah.
truly versatile for that summer spread?
Yeah, I love this question because I feel like people throw out the word versatile a lot, and you're like, what does that actually mean? So, a wine that's versatile is a wine that really doesn't go in any dramatic direction. It's very balanced, meaning it's not going to be super fruity or high acid or really high tannins, meaning it's excessively dry. It's very balanced and middle ground. So, the three wines that I have in front of me are a sparkling wine, a Blanc de Blanc bubbly, rosé, and what I call a couch crusher Pinot Noir. And all of three of these wines fit the bill of being just really smooth and easygoing, which someone like me, being a sommelier, can tell you which ones those are, and these are definitely it. But what matters too is the cheeses that you're pairing, of course. So that's why Cracker Barrel cheeses are the star of the show because the Vermont Sharp White Cheddar, the extra sharp yellow, and the sharp white, which are here on the board today, are going to be the most versatile because of their rich and bold flavors. So every bite and every sip are really going to balance each other out, which is what we want.
Yeah, so these are all great suggestions and tips here. So what are a few seasonal additions, things people might already have at home that can really elevate a cheese board without extra effort?
Yeah, my favorite is definitely honey. I feel like we all have some honey hidden away in the cabinet or the pantry. And my biggest tip is to create a spicy honey. So if you don't have already a spicy or hot honey, you could simply add some red pepper flakes that you probably already have in your seasoning drawer, mix it in, and it adds this really amazing heat, which kicks the savory component on the cheese, enhancing all of those rich and bold flavors. And it just makes you crave that refreshing, crisp wine even more. And the key word here is that acidity that's going to cut through the spicy and just balance out all those flavors. So I love a hot honey. And then we usually have something salty going on in our cabinet as well. So pretzels or potato chips or nuts, I think that's a must. So between the hot honey and the crunchy, salty snack, and the cheeses being the star, you have the perfect spread.
Yeah, you're making me hungry right now and craving wine
I
and
know, me
cheese.
too. It's so early, and I'm ready to eat some cheese and drink some wine. I'm with you.
Yeah, well, something you often talk about, porch pounder and couch crusher wine. So what do those mean and what makes the
Yeah.
wine fit into each of those categories?
Yeah, I think, this is all about approachability. And when you throw out words like porch pounder wine and couch crusher wine, you just instantly giggle, right? And feel safe. So, porch pounders are simply a wine you want to drink outside on a hot summer day. So, with National Wine and Cheese Day coming up on July 25th, that is the perfect time to enjoy your porch pounder wine. Usually easy going, easy drinking. You could probably, drink the whole bottle within an hour or two. And it's lower alcohol. So, not the crazy side effects while you're snacking on your Cracker Barrel cheeses. And then a couch crusher, similar, but think of it as you're winding down for the evening, maybe a hot summer night, going inside, getting your comfies on your couch, putting on your favorite show, a wine that could just be really lush and juicy and just be that perfect balance, snacking on your cheeses and watching your show, all comforting. So I really just like throwing out both words to describe wines. It gets people excited and less intimidated to dive in.
I'm going to leave here and go to my couch and have some wine. For anyone interested,
Yeah,
where can we go?
it's something to look forward to.
Yeah, where can we go to learn more information?
Yeah, to learn more about how to celebrate National Wine and Cheese Day on July 25th, you could go to crackerbarrelcheese.com.
All right, thank you so much, Samantha, for joining us. Again, you can learn more, as she said, at crackerbarrelcheese.com.